Hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Star Trek Online. This is the Doctor and we are on the Romulan Faction continuing our progression. Something that I was doing off camera just before I started here that I had forgot to do was to first skill up myself, and I added more to probability logistics for right now. I also had been forgetting to skill up my bridge officers, and I found out that I could go ahead and promote all of them to sub-commander. Because I am commander, they could be upgraded to their full sub-commander ability. Now this is compared to the Federation side, which at level 30 you are a captain, but on the Romulan side you're a commander at level 30. So because level 40 on the Federation side you are Rear Admiral, lower Rear Admiral, and then like 45 you become upper Rear Admiral. But on the Romulan side it's it's a little different. At 30 you are a commander, not a captain, and then you become, at 40 you become a sub-admiral, so you don't even have like a captain level, although I guess commander is their captain level. That's probably what it is. But yeah, because sub-commander would be like commander of on Federation. A little confusing, but anyway, all that means is that your bridge officers go up to sub-commander, so if you're a commander then you can promote them all to their highest rank, which I did. Plus I filled in their skills for that level. So 6 of 9 is fully skilled, Satra is fully skilled and leveled, Tova and Kev is fully leveled and skilled, and Viral is fully leveled and skilled. So of course I can change these in the future if I want, but right now they have all their abilities active and they're skilled up to the max. So that will help me on ground, definitely. Alright, so it is time to continue the Romulan storyline, and we are in Frozen. A tricky political situation must be resolved with quick thinking and a deal that could backfire.
We know from the information you recovered from the Hafar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Reman settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. It may be possible for you to gain the trust of the Reman saboteurs, or at the very least, to learn more of their motives and their base of operations. While Starfleet is constrained against interfering with internal matters of other galactic powers, you are not limited in this fashion.
Ooh.
Nevertheless, I must warn you to avoid drawing the Federation any further into confrontations that may be avoidable. Starfleet Command is extending a great deal of trust to you with this mission. Please try to avoid precipitating an interstellar war with any rash or impetuous actions.
So it sounds like they have some unique dialogue on the Romulan side here. She does recognize that we are a Romulan, and we have other options perhaps available to us. Go to the Dara system, and we'll get Romulan weapons as a reward. Of course, we are Romulan, so that's kind of weird that we're getting Romulan weapons as a reward when we are Romulan, and we could get those weapons anyway. But nonetheless, we'll take them. Now, once we hit level 40, we're going to be able to upgrade to our new ship. But I'm going to wait, because I know I'm going to hit it here in the next couple of missions. I'm going to wait till I finish the Freedom storyline that we're under. We have Frozen, Colosseum, and then Cutting the Cord. And then Darkness Before Dawn is really not a mission. It's just a little thing you go do for a few skill points. So I'll combine that with Cutting the Cord. So we have 3 missions left under the what I'm going to call the Romulan featured episode series. And then after that, then we'll go get our ship. And we'll probably be like level 41 by then. But that'll be alright. We can be a level higher. I just want to use this Dex for cutting the cord, really. Because there's a lot of space action, a lot of battle in that one. And that'll be our last chance to see the Daredevil in action. So that'll be a good test of its abilities at that point. Let's begin Frozen. Commander, the Remans are jamming our sensors, and there's no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Sensors are picking up a communication satellite nearby. We should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to the base. Modify the communications array. I'm going to cloak. And we are going to go to the satellite. Love being able to cloak. Of course, once I do these scan things, usually that brings me out of cloak. Exactly. The modifications are complete, Commander. When we trigger the transmission, the Reman should think it's from a vessel that's losing power and needs assistance. There's a micronebula aft of our location. That should be sufficient to conceal the RRW Eye of Harmony's energy signature while we wait for our Reman guide to arrive. So I'm going to cloak again. And we'll go back to the micronebula. And I'm gonna do I'm doing a reverse turn. Yeah, baby, check out that whatever it's called that I just did. But I did it. That was a heck of a turn right there. All right, let's stop and send the signal. Drifting, I guess. I drifted my starship. All right, I love doing that. So what you do is when you're going full forward, basically, start turning and hit full reverse, and you'll ships that have a large inertia or a big inertia, like my ship, they'll drift sideways as you're reversing, turning. It's pretty cool. Ruh-roh, Romulans. Hey, I'm a Romulan. I wonder if I can talk to my fellow Romulans. They should give you that option. Captain, the Reman ship is cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon link. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, then the Remans will have a chance to decloak and go to warp. Otherwise, I don't think that they can last long against the Romulans. If the Reman vessel is destroyed, we'll lose our best chance at finding the base. Engage the Romulans, so the Reman ship. But I want to talk to them. I don't want to engage them. Because maybe they're friends of mine. Or maybe they're not. But I won't know. Captain, incoming hail. They know we're here. Uh-oh. It's Commander. Talk. Ah, the famed Eye of Harmony. You've been nothing but trouble for the Tal Shiar. You don't seem to understand that you are only hurting yourself and your own people by refusing to work with us. We are, after all, trying to save Romulan society and culture. If you wish to avoid further confrontation, leave immediately. Separatists have no business interfering in the affairs of those who are trying to keep our empire intact. Again, how did they know I'm here? And how did they know I'm the Eye of Harmony if I'm cloaked? Grr. But anyway, very cool that they have unique dialogue in this mission, because this was not on the Federation side, so they do recognize that I'm Romulan. That is very cool, but it's still not giving me any other options. I still have to fight them just like I had to do before. I wonder if I can stay cloaked. I wonder, they can't attack me while I'm cloaked, can they? Of course, I can't attack them either. No, they're just gonna sit there. Well, I'm gonna have to uncloak. But I'll hit them hard.
Target's shields have failed.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Hull integrity below 50%.
That kind of hurt me more than I thought it would. Oh well. I'll heal. Commander, the Reman Scout has decloaked. Follow them. Blah blah blah. I am following it. In fact, I'm faster than it. I gotta slow down. I see you. Shaking that impulse engine. Shaking that impulse engine. Gosh, I'm so geeky. Yay, this is fun. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. I might as well cloak. That way I can build my power back up. And they're gone. And oh crap. But they can't fire on me because I'm cloaked. Ah, that's so cool. So I can get into position, build up my weaponry. Haha, sweet. I'll catch him from behind.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 25%.
Yikes, my hull. I have no engineering team, do I? No, I don't. Alright, let's follow the Reman Scout. Yeah, I lack hull healing abilities right now. I don't have engineering team or hazard emitters. Poor hull. I will survive. Somehow. Let's beam down. My whole bridge officer crew, yay. Commander, this is incredible. The underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself, it's a ship, the Derdex class. If my tricorder readings are correct, the Remans moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mine these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here though. We'll need to find an entrance. Now this mission is cool because it also has the science, engineering, and tactical accolades, or career options to do. So obviously we're a science officer, we're going to do the science one. Alright, let's go further in and kill these animals. Search crate. I'll do it. What do I get for my... Nothing good. Nothing good at all. Alright. So here's a mining drill. And here be the entrance. This tunnel leads directly into the main area of the base, but it's completely blocked. I wonder if a weapon on its highest setting would breach it. Probably not. The gate is made of titanium alloy, Commander. There's no way a hand weapon will blast through it. We need something with a lot more power. That's it. Sir, did you see that mining laser? If it's operational, we might be able to modify it to do the job. I think the controls for the laser are on the other side of the wall. I think you're right, but I also think it's not going to work. I have this suspicious feeling. Use mining laser. Nope, malfunction. Okay, we need to scan the laser. Alright, Commander, the mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through titanium. I think there are several different ways we can fix this. Your career training will help. So this is the career objective. You remember working with a similar laser in your applied sciences class. If you could augment the focusing lens, you should be able to amplify the effect. There are crystal formations in the maintenance tunnels. One of them might have a crystal with the correct properties. Find a suitable crystal formation to create an amplification lens. So that's the science option. I have to go collect 3 crystals. The engineering option, you have to go do something about power conduits. The crystals, see the glowing crystals are the ones I have to do, but if you're engineering, see that little thing right there? Those are the ones you have to scan. And, oh, these spiders, I hate these spiders. And if you are... No, maybe that's tactical. Wait a minute. No, I think that one's engineering. If you're tactical... Well, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. One of those is something. The crystals I know are science. I forget. It's been so long since I've done this. That's either science or engineering. Excuse me. It's either engineering or tactical. Actually, no, I think that is engineering, and then the tactical one is you go into the bins. Like that? No. Like those is the tactical one. You get the power thingies out of there or something. And then you go to this machine over here to the right. And then you like fuse them and do things with them. Anyway, let's do the science option. We need to scan 3 crystals. Or collect 3 crystal samples, that is. Okay, now the crystals appear to be the correct size and purity, but it will need to be shaped and refined. So now we need to go align the crystals, and what that means is we go to this big machine over here, basically where you also go for the tactical thing. And we're going to, yeah, the tactical one is like over here. You have to like fuse power converters or something. But for the science one, we're going to create a amplification lens. There we go, and now we align the crystals. Ta-da! Now we have to take the aligned crystals. Don't forget to take them. That's necessary. Alright. Refining process complete. Install them on the laser. Now we go back to the laser and install the crystals. The crystals. Modify laser. There you go. Accolade complete. Crystal method. Ooh, I actually like their music a lot. If you don't know who the Crystal Method is, go look them up. Their very first album, Vegas, I believe it was called. Incredible album. Very, very good. Highly recommend it. Shameless plug. There you go. Use the control panel to operate the mining laser. Now we will operate mining laser. And blow a hole through the wall. Or not so much. There we go. There we go. Blow it to Kingdom Come. Success. The path inside the base is clear. Of course, they will be alerted to our presence. Now, once you come through this gate, make sure the rest of your bridge officers come, because see, they get stuck, but then they like pop through all of a sudden. So just make sure they all come through before you continue. Alright. Now, these remans are not hostile. They're not your enemy. They're the Reman Resistance, and they're kind of welcoming. They're not really concerned that you're here, which is amazing, because I would be. If I blew a hole through the wall right now, I'd be asking some questions like, who are you, and why did you just blow a hole through our door? Talk to the Reman Resistance. Who are you, outsider? Why are you here? So you can talk to these people, and you can learn the plight of the Reman Resistance. And that's very important in the decision to come that you have to make in this mission, because there is a decision you have to make. So if you read the plight of these Remans, it might help you make your decision a little bit easier. So yeah, there's more you can talk to. But we're going to go straight to Obasek, who is apparently waiting for us. And he's all the way on the other side of this thing. Here we go. Everyone ready? Let's do it.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy?
So this is the choice you get to make. Are you going to be Obasek's friend, or are you going to be Obasek's enemy?
My hope is that you are here to talk. But I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
So this is your chance to again read more. Why are you doing this? Why fight the Tal Shiar? Did Sela order these attacks? Why do you think the Tal Shiar are doing this? Tell me more about these demons. And of course we have learned that the demons are the Iconians. We've learned that already. Do you still have Thaleron weapons? Have you tried to find a peaceful solution? What do you want from me? And then your decision. So, you can go through all of these options. I recommend it if you haven't played this mission before. Read it and then try to make your own decision about if you want to side with Obasek or not. Either way, it really doesn't matter. You'll still win the mission and overall the entire storyline. So really it doesn't matter which way you go. But there are two separate accolades depending on which way you go. So you may want to go one way the first time, and then you may want to replay it and do it the other way the second time if you're concerned about getting all the accolades in the game. Because there's two accolades, one for each way, plus some accolades hidden under that, like when you help him, then you take down the Romulans. No, when you disagree with him, you take down the Remans. And there's an accolade for taking so many Remans prisoner. And you have to play it about twice to get that accolade, because it's like, subdue a certain amount of Remans. So there are a couple more accolades even under those that are kind of hidden that you don't know about, but they are there. So you could play this a few times and get all the accolades. Anyway, I'm going to side with him this time.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free.
Alright, let Obasek go.
I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected.
I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out.
The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Commander Rashna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally.
Security forces transporting.
Security forces transporting.
Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
So now we gotta fight off the Romulans and shut down a transport inhibitor. Now, we'll get an accolade at the end of this, but basically, for this one, that's pretty much it. Now we just finished the mission. I do wish that the choices we made here, between siding with him or not, affected the story and the gameplay in a more epic way, you know. But it actually does not affect a darn thing. So either one you choose won't change the gameplay. Won't change the outcome. It will change the gameplay just a little bit here because now we're fighting Romulans instead of Remans, but that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Alright, let's do this thing. I'll let out a Horda because I'm gonna need his help. Let my Horda free! Go free, Horda! Run, attack, kill, do things. I do like that the Remans are helping me. It's very, very cool. Somebody jump kicked him. Did you see that? Who did that? Was that my Reman? Like jump kicked him, killed him. That was awesome. Alright, now the inhibitors. So basically, if you do the other option, you're going through and killing Reman instead. And you have the option to take them prisoner or beam them up to your ship. So if you do that and go around and kill all the Reman, or not kill them, but stun all the Remans and beam them up to your ship, that's part of the accolade. Then you replay this mission and you do it again because you don't have enough the first run. And then you'll get the accolade for that. But that's only if you do the other way. Do it the other way. These Romulans came out of nowhere. They like ambushed me. Okay, now when I hit this, I'll get the accolade for this mission. And there it is, accolade complete, like-minded. Alright, the Reman resistance will be able to evacuate with minimal losses, Commander. We should return to the ship and report in. Romulans and Remans working as equals. It's another nail in the coffin of the old ways. Acknowledging the contributions of the Reman people will mean greater cooperation and remove any reason that Obasek may have to use those alien weapons that he's hoarded. We may have had differences in the past, but if Romulans and Remans are going to have a future, it may be best to face our challenges as allies. Beam out, and pretty much mission done. Very short mission, but gets us to where we need to go for the next one. Okay. Let's turn it in.
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Hakiv's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
And we get to choose Romulan weapons. Of course, we are Romulan, so it's kind of strange, but Romulan Disruptor, we'll take that. It's only a Mark 8, but in 2 levels we're going to be able to do Mark 10. But anyway, we'll take it.
Congratulations, Commander.
Now 1 level. So now we're Commander 39, really close to Commander 40. So we might be like Commander 42 by the time we hit... finish all this stuff. I don't know, I might put that in willpower. Well, should I do willpower or do another ship thingy? What would I do if I were going to do ship thingy? Nah. See, I'm not using tachyon, detection grid, field, or fire on my mark. I am using sensor scan, but it's not enough to justify for just 1 power, in my opinion. Engine performance would be nice, but I really don't think I'm going to need it because I'm going to be getting better ships. What's threat control? Oh yeah, increases your threat. I don't like that. And stealth, I don't use mask energy. I do use cloak, but I mean the cloak is good enough. I don't need to buff it up. So I guess I'm going to go with willpower. That'll help me on the ground anyway. This skill grants you resistance to control effects on the ground. So it increases my resistance to hold, stun, disable, root, slow, placate, confuse, knock, and repel. That'll help me a lot when we get to the Borg, for sure. And of course that end game, that's all I'll be doing is STFs and stuff anyway for Omega Marks and all that junk. So I guess willpower is a good ability to skill up in. We will do that then. Alright. That takes care of that. Let's see, my reward was a Romulan weapon. Well, you know, I'll put it on. Not that will use it much, but I'll have it. Come on. Lag. No lag, you are so laggy. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on, switch places already. Well, I think that's the primary slot. I don't know what the primary one is. Anyway, gosh, that lag is terrible. Let's discard these things anyway while I'm here. Oh yeah, I also got photon mine launchers. Well, I don't use them. I don't use mines. Anyway. There we go. Whatever. Alright. Well, that was Frozen, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that mission. That was a lot of fun. And the next one is called Coliseum. It's a longer mission and considerably even more fun. So stay tuned for the next, everybody.